Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of Learn Ethical Hacking from Zero using OverTheWire Bandit, and this is the level 29th and episode 26. Okay, so in this level, there is a Git repository at SSH, this username, then IP address, and then this is the path of the repo. And the port number is also specified. The Git repositories can be hosted through SSH, and you can say they are secured also through SSH. So this is the thing, that's why we can access it from our terminal also. So again, we need to use our local machine and find the password. So if you have not watched the previous video about Git or whatever the previous level was, then you can't understand this video. For this video, you need the basic knowledge of Git and Linux fundamentals, some commands like ls, cd, c1, etc. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's first git clone. Let's clone the file. So for that, we need to copy this like git clone command for cloning the repo. Let's copy this and let's come to the new file and just okay. So here you can see I use the link, but here is one more thing which we need to add, that is the port number. For adding the port number, we need to come to the where it is. Yes, here it is. So if we will see here, then we can give the port number, because after the IP we can give the port number, which is 222. Now we will copy the whole link and we will paste it, git clone, then the link you can say that okay, so it is asking for password. The password is same as specified in the question, so we just need to give the password. Boom, we got access to the repo. And here we can see the repo. So if we go inside the repo, then we can see that we again have a readme file, guys. So let's see what is inside it. Okay, there are some notes for the next level and the username and the password, but the password is encrypted. So for bypassing that, what else files are there? Let's see that. Okay, so since we already know this is obviously committed by Git, then it should definitely have a log. Log means history. There are 3 commits, and here you can see head, master. If you don't understand these words, then kindly learn about Git. So for this video, I am telling you that head basically means where the commit is going to. Like right now, the head is going to the master. But if we want to move the head to this hash of the commit, then we can give the history. History basically means that the output of the file will be changed. Not changed, but it will show the history. Like if you are using any web browser, then you can watch history. Just like this commit do. So we need to copy the commit hash for viewing the history. So there are some info also like the author, the date, time, and fixed info leak. So this commit just fixes the info leak. Basically in this commit, the data is being encrypted. But in this commit, I don't think the data was encrypted. So if we directly put the hash with the command git checkout and then the hash value, press enter. Now you can see the head is moved towards this value. This value is the hash value. So if now we will give the cat command now, then you can see the password. Okay. As I told, if you again want to see the latest commit in which the data is encrypted, then git check out and then boom, then again another yes, here the data is encrypted again. So basically we are doing what? We are moving the head. We move the head from master to this commit hash, and then we can't see the data because this commit hash is the same data as the master one. But when the head moved towards the commit of this data hash, then the data was visible, because at this commit the file was not modified with encryption. So this was the thing in this level which was very easy. I hope you guys understood. And this was not a very much big deal. If you know about Git, the basic Linux fundamentals, then it is very easy. If you don't understand the room, then watch it carefully one time more and try to understand what is the logic. Not just understand how the room is being solved. Because the main thing here, hackers should think. Main thing is that not hackers can hack. Main thing here is that the ethical hackers can think better. So that's why they can exploit and save the system. I hope you guys like the video. If you really liked it, then kindly share it. So this was all in this video. Let's see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay secure. Bye bye, regards, and have a good